Hello there. I'm out on my walk. I wanted to take you along with me because I'm wondering if you're thinking about the same things I am while I'm out here. Are you one of those corporate professionals who feels like you've achieved success but not happiness? Are you spending too many hours in the office or too many hours in the car commuting? Too much time away from your home, your dreams, your family? Are you making money but feeling unfulfilled? If this sounds like you in any way, then you're a lot like me, and that's the kind of things I think about when I'm out on these walks. And that's why I changed my life. About 2 years ago, I decided that it was time to make a big change, a permanent change, but I didn't want to give up my income. So I was on a mission to find a way to make a good living on my own terms so that I could apply my vision, my dreams, my ethics, my priorities to my workday and still have a lucrative lifestyle and still ride into my future, into my retirement, into my horizon, into my maturity, my golden years, with some security, more security than I felt I would get from my corporate life should I have kept on and droned away at it year after year after year, which I had done for 25 years. And I was very successful. I started my career in investment, pension fund management, and options trading, and international global hedge funds and stock lending, and moved on into IT consulting for financial services firms, how to take those types of industries into the digital age. And I realized through my career that the internet is the wave of the future. It is the marketplace of the future. And if we as professionals are not prepared to take advantage of these changes, these paradigm shifts in the massive structure of our information security and information age, we are not going to be able to keep pace. Now, does that mean that you have to go back to school, get a computer science degree? Not at all. I found a way to do two things at once. Get out of the corporate drone lifestyle that was consistently putting my dreams, my desires, my interests on hold in exchange for a paycheck. I was trading time for money, and it was a lot of time, and it eventually took more than just time from me. It took my life spirit. It took away a feeling of accomplishment and purpose. And I was just basically working for that paycheck. And then I would not live to work, I would work to live. And the time that I had available to me was very limited. It was after I got home from my 3-hour-a-day commute, and then, walk the dogs and cook dinner and do chores and maybe prepare for the next day's work. Well, that doesn't leave me a whole lot of time to do things that I love. And then on the weekends, I'm just so tired. Sometimes all I wanted to do was just go to bed. I'd lost my joie de vivre. I'd lost my raison d'être. I need these things in my life, and if you do too, then you're probably a lot like me. And you're searching for something different, a way to change, a way to make sense of it all, a way to learn a new style of life, a way to become your own boss, to maybe work from your home or work from anywhere in the world, from your laptop, with a digital lifestyle, with a digital age, to take advantage of all of this interconnectedness, this global information flow. These are things that you can learn. These are things that I learned. And even though I had a career in IT consulting, I wasn't a tech guru. I was more like a liaison. I was a developer of skills and teams and requirements and delivering projects and managing expectations. You know, those are all soft skills. They didn't have anything to do so much with the technical side of things. I had experts that I relied on to bring me that information, but I still had to synthesize it into a workable plan, into an achievable agenda, into a set of expectations that was reasonable, and a time frame and a budget that was manageable. So all of those skills are transferable, but a lot of us have those skills in our daily lives. If we're moms, we use those skills every day to manage our families and get our kids to the dentist and make sure that, you know, the bills are paid. If you're a man in a business or a business owner of yourself, you're doing a lot of that already. You're making sure that your suppliers are paid, that your jobs are finished on time and on budget, that your employees are qualified to show up. You know, that's a lot of work, and sometimes it's a lot of risk as well. So if you want to take all of those professional skills that you've developed throughout your life and apply them to the digital age so that you can make money more on your terms and you can build a business that suits you and your vision for yourself, for your life, for your family, then that's what I want to talk to you about, because that's what I've found. And if you just don't know where to start, if you're like me, it can be overwhelming. There's so much information out there. What do you do? Who do you trust? How much do you spend? I mean, so many of us are willing to spend $100,000 on a brick and mortar business or a franchise model or some other type of standard American or international business model that involves a huge capital investment. But there's other ways to do it. This global age is an information age. And a lot of those products and a lot of that content can be developed without a huge capital investment. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a financial war chest in order to start and create a lucrative business for yourself. You can start small. You can do it a little at a time. You can reinvest as things grow. These are the things that I learned. These are the things that I've applied. And these are the things that I'm willing to teach you about or help you find access to mentors, to people who have applied these principles, have done the trial and error, and are willing to share with you as well. If you want to meet some of the people that I learned from, if you want to work with some of the internet millionaires, multimillionaires that I work with, then you need to click on this button here and just take a look. All it is a free video series that tells you a little bit every day. It introduces you to these folks, gets you sort of inside their mindset, and you can decide from there if this is for you. If you don't like it, if it seems out of your wheelhouse, no problem. But it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's just a new set of skills that is packaged up for you in a way that's consumable and self-paced. So if you want to have some help digging through that morass of information that's out there on the internet, then this is the way to go. I wanted a faster track. I wanted some access. I wanted to learn from people who are actually doing what they talk about, not just doing some how-to video on YouTube that doesn't really amount to a hill of beans if they're not really applying it. It's one thing to teach, it's another thing to do. I want to learn from the doers, and I'm a doer myself. So if you're like me, or you want to be like me, or you want to be like these other people that I'm working with, click, take some action, start now, and see what's next. It's an amazing journey, and that's the best thing about it. When you do something like this, it becomes your journey. This is your journey. This is your life. Own the rest of it. And be like me. This is my office. This is where I work. I traded in my corner office with a window for freedom, peace of mind, independence, and lots of rewards. Hope to hear from you soon. Good luck on your journey.